Okay, for the longest time, I would say that that was the piece of the puzzle that I wasn't ready to add. So if I would talk to Melinda or I'd talk to Sarah, I was looking for what I needed to do to get stronger. And they kept saying nutrition. They kept saying it mattered what I was eating, what I was taking in. And I was like, well, I'm not ready for that. I didn't want to give up Starbucks. I didn't want to give up cookies. And I would binge eat. I would eat everything. If I would restrict it, I would make sure that I got all of it the second that I stopped dieting. And I would diet. And so from August 2020, I came back, COVID had hit, I had gained my weight back, and I wanted to get strong. So I came back, I did the same thing I did before I got hurt. I worked out, I didn't focus on the eating. So I was getting stronger, but I didn't see improvements like I wanted to. So finally, it was one day, I think it was a Saturday class, and Ray was getting ready to coach. And I was like, well, I really want this to be my goal, but I don't know what I need to push me to that next point. And she said the same thing that Sarah Melinda had said. And she said, it's really going to come down to nutrition. You just need someone to sit down and talk to you about it, see what it is that you're lacking and what you can plug in to fix it. And it made a huge difference. March 4th, I will tell you, it was my worst in body, and my body fat percentage was higher than it was when I started, just because I wasn't looking at my diet. And I was fit, but I wasn't where I am now. And now I've bumped up my protein, and it's crazy because what I thought I used to have to eat like 1,400 calories, I'm now eating like 2,100 calories, and I'm losing weight. And not even weight, the number on the scale is not changing. And that's what it took a good month or two to understand. Okay, it's okay that number doesn't change, because my body's changing and my shape is changing, and my muscle mass is going, my body fat's dropping, so it's balancing out. But when I sit down with Ray and she's like, dude, you gained 2.5 pounds of muscle this month and you lost 2.5 pounds of fat. I'm replacing fat with muscle, and I get to eat more. And the recipes that she's giving me, I still get to have bacon, and I still get to have cookies with my protein cookies, and I still get to have little sweets in the little protein shakes that I'm drinking. So I still get to fulfill that sweet tooth without having to go overboard and just throw it all away. And I will say I'm very fortunate. I was talking to Caroline on the way here about I can see the difference between March, and it's not necessarily that Ray opened up my eyes to things that I didn't know. I knew what I needed to do, I just wasn't ready. And once I sat down and I made that conscious decision to say, okay, let's try it. It can't hurt anything. All I can do is gain weight, and if I gain weight, then it didn't work. But once I saw the shift, my workouts are much better, my performance is much better, I recover much faster, I'm sleeping better. There's so many things outside the gym that my nutrition has affected. My mood when I'm teaching my students is better. I like to do more things with Caroline. It's astronomical, the changes I'm noticing, and it's because of what you eat. They say that abs are made in the kitchen. I 100% agree. I can work out 12 times a day, but it's what I'm eating before, after, the protein shakes in there, making sure that I'm getting enough vegetables and getting enough protein. And protein's big, and now I don't get hungry in the middle of the night and have late night cravings because I'm full all day. And I have it to where I eat small little meals all day, and I portion it out to where my body knows when it's supposed to have something, so it doesn't go off the deep end like it used to do. I'm very happy with my progress.